Ready?
Ready. Okay.
Let's go to support.
Let me crack open my highlights.
Hotness.
Austin.
That means you're hot. Your personality's alright, but you're hot.
Let's take it to the top now, baby. I'ma take my time. Rain, sleet, snow, I'ma keep getting low. You can find me on my grind, so put your motherfucking hands in the sky.
Alright, go.
And if you sitting down, please stand. Cause I'm on the rise and I reside in this castle made of sand.
And we're filming.
And we're on.
Bill Burr's Funny Smokers. This is on Joke World YouTube page. Joke World makes some pretty good videos. He's put together a lot of like clips from podcasts. Funny Smokers of certain comedians, but he does a good job. And here's a little 10-minute clip that is Bill Burr, who one of my personal favorite comedians.
He's
Funny
awesome.
Smokers.
Best comedian. Shout out to Billy Nutsack.
Billy old Red Balls.
What's the deal with airplane peanuts?
What's the deal
Here we
with
go.
airplane
Let's get a
peanuts?
This is the first person wearing a shirt, I believe.
That's our audience.
That's high
All right.
Hey Bill, hey Theo, this is Marissa from Raleigh, North Carolina. And so Bill, I heard you say on, I believe it was Joe Rogan's podcast, that you really liked the film Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and you've seen it several times. And I know Theo said that he walked out halfway through it. So I was just wondering maybe if you could talk about why you loved it so much, and Theo, why you walked out halfway through it. Anyway, gang.
Well, this is where Bill and I don't talk anymore after this.
No. If you didn't like it, you didn't like it. I absolutely fucking loved it.
I heard on your podcast you say that you loved it.
Oh my god, dude, it's the best work. Leo's. I mean, Brad Pitt's great. First time you watch it, I was just like, I want to be like Brad Pitt's the guy I want to be.
Yeah.
And then the second time I watched it, I was like, oh my god, I'm just like Leo's character. I have an emotional fucking mess. Well, I don't know what part you walked out in, but
I walked out after they went to that house for the first time, after they met the old guy, and they were in the yard, and then his car had a flat tire. And at that point, I was like, I got to get out of here. I don't know what these guys are doing. You know, I felt like it was just kind of a waste of, I don't know. I couldn't get into it, and I didn't know what was going on. And it made me feel uncomfortable. I was like, I got to get out of here. Because I started to feel like everybody knows what's going on, and I don't know what's going on.
Also
You know, I
legend.
guess.
yeah, that's for you and the therapist, buddy.
Yeah.
If that happens to you at the fucking movies, if you think the whole movie theater gives a shit about whether
No, I don't think
were you making like audible noises that you didn't? Huh? What? Oh?
Oh, my God.
That's the only way they would know.
Man, I didn't know I was so fucked up, man. Until you
Yeah,
came
you
in here
do.
today.
Yeah, you do.
I really didn't.
You do.
I didn't have the insider track, man.
You do.
I really didn't, though. I really didn't, man.
Yeah. I'm not going to sit here and try to talk you into that masterpiece. It's one of my. It might be my favorite thing.
That's what
he's
you
done.
said. That's unbelievable.
Colin calls you Billy, but I fucking Bill.
I'm
You know
just
what I mean?
immediately noticing. I don't know about the chain. If it's
Yeah.
thick enough to be
Yeah.
that level of confidence.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
it's-
but when
That's
the,
more of a necklace.
when the chain's out,
Yeah,
I just
he has on a fat chick ankle bracelet around
Yeah.
his fucking neck.
no,
Yeah.
I say guy when the chain's out.
Yeah, when it
Okay.
chains out. Yeah, but he does make a good point. It's not really
not-
a chain. It's more of an ankle bracelet on a big
Well,
girl.
yeah, my kid's mom was like, "Why are you wearing women's jewelry?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Shut up."
Well, here's the thing. His mom bought him for that, and for high school. And then he found it in his room, and
Yeah.
he put it back on.
My-
I'm saying his face, it's too much Guido when it comes out.
No, you know what it is? You've aged past that chain where it becomes a necklace. If you're like
Right.
18, I get it. This is his first
Right.
one.
Yeah.
A relative bought it for him.
Yeah.
One time, I was in Rome, right? One day with my wife, and we went to the Vatican to go take the tour of the Sistine Chapel.
Yeah.
So there's a way to. I don't know, we went through the whole fucking thing, and we're just sitting there. We come in and we're looking at it, whatever, and we're standing in the line. It took for fucking ever. So I say to my wife, I was going, you know, if I lived here, I'd open a bar across the street called the 17 Chapel. She goes, what? I go, 17 Chapel. She goes, what? I don't know. 16 Chapel? 17 Chapel. It's like having the 19th hole
Oh my God.
bar thing. And she looked at me
Oh my
like,
God.
oh my God, I'm breeding with this.
Oh
and she
my
goes,
God.
Bill, it's the Sistine Chapel. And then all I could say was this. I just go, no, it isn't. And then it was funny. Then I walked in, and I looked up, and I didn't even like it. It's not even that big. It's like the size of the side of this fucking thing. He milked it. It should have taken way less time. I'm telling you, they were paying him by the fucking hour.
And I'm in a bar called the 70s.
No, I have a lot of those. I have a lot. Oh, Jesus, don't die on us, man.
No, I can imagine the room before it, you're like 15 and 16.
I thought it was the Sistine Chapel.
No, I'm bald.
No,
I
but
mean, I'm going bald.
I know, but but you still had some stuff residue of hair.
Residue?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had residue. You know what I mean?
Yes,
You could have done
I,
a Chernobyl thing that you were doing, but yeah, but you didn't. You just had to shave it.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Are we going right now?
No, we don't. There's no rules. But I'm
Okay,
just asking a question.
Okay.
Right.
I'm going to answer.
I understand that. But why are you? Your head looks like Darth Vader when he took his fucking helmet off. Remember that when he was just all fucked up?
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Is that the? That's fine. You're Bill Burr, but.
I'm trying to answer your question.
Yeah, go ahead. I just
process of you coming out of the gate shitting on me.
Yeah.
You know, when you start to lose your hair, you got 3 options.
Yeah.
You can,
Yeah.
and there's subsets to all of them.
All right.
Okay, you can do the Rogaine, the hair plugs,
Right.
a system, a fucking all of that. Propecia, a fucking they glue some shit on your head.
Right.
They take some of your pube hair and you get an afro.
Yeah.
Or you can just sort of let it happen.
Which you were doing, which I was like, that's the dope way to do it.
Oh, I'm glad I had your approval. Or you can just say fuck it
Yeah.
and do what I did. So I just said fuck it.
Okay.
But what if
And I do. Like,
you-
I love how you came at me aggressive, and now you got your those little panda hands.
I was
up.
attack my little panda hand.
Huh? That's
Let
what
me-
you look like. You look like a little panda.
I know. I was just because when you took your hat
like a
off.
little adolescent bear.
You know, I was 19. I was freshman, sophomore, so I was acting like an idiot. We'll
Also
pull
doing
up-
a couple cycles of Winstrol.
Yeah, I
at
was
that
on
time.
Winstrol at the time.
Yeah, he did a couple cycles.
It's what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
So
Low steroids.
So
Thank you.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah,
know what that was.
yeah. So-
Steroids for basketball?
Yeah.
Well, just you could move. I mean, I could just I could like tomahawk dunk. I was just like being an athlete. Basketball was such a huge part of my life that my friends, when I do comedy, if they do something with comedy, my friends from home.
Wait,
they
you
can't-
couldn't dunk and then you took roids and then you could?
No, I always could. Well, I couldn't always. I started being able to dunk when I was like 16. I did Winstrol once for like 6 weeks, so it was a small part of it.
You did a cycle.
I did a cycle. Yeah.
cycle.
Just one cycle.
Yeah.
Happens. And to be honest with you, when I did that cycle, I was my junior year in college. It was my worst year because I was dealing with a lot of anxiety and all bullshit from
Did your balls
Side
shriveling up? You can go between the legs a little easier that year.
Yeah,
With the anxiety.
But it was just the way to communicate.
I
with my
love that
neighbor.
you felt at Division III. I got to get on roids. I need a competitive edge here.
Yeah.
We got to beat LaSalle Academy next week.
Yeah.
You know what fascinates me is like basically the first 16 or 17 years of my life when I never, I took a couple sips of stole a beer there for my dad, but I never really went out and tried to get drunk until I was like 16 or 17. But I went for like a decade and a half, like I was straight edge. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
but the thing was,
Oh, you told kids you were straight edge? You're like, I don't drink, man, I'm good.
No, just out of being a kid. It's not like your first 10 years of your life, you're like, fuck, playground, man, I need a drink. I mean, it's just not where your world is at. And the thing was, it's Pandora's box. Then once you catch a buzz, then it's just like, oh man, this is this other kind of living. And it's I didn't understand that. I was kind of using that as like a, I'm not saying I'm never going to fucking drink again, but I had to like, I kind of just had to like step back and just be like, all right, because the reality is I got a kid, so I just didn't want to be that. I'm like,
Yeah, you don't
Well,
get drunk when your kid's around.
my fucking Lou Grant with a bottle of whiskey in the. Remember that on Mary Tyler Moore show?
I don't
She'd have a rough day and she'd come in and
I don't remember the whole show.
I can explain it to you.
Yeah.
If I can explain it to
Okay,
you.
good.
This fucking guy just I don't know what that is. All right. I don't know. And the second I started to explain, like I don't know the whole show. All right, I get it.
I believe
That's that comic ADD. Like I don't want to even I'm not into it. I don't want to hear it. I got it. Your show. Go ahead. Continue.
I remember. All right, let's talk about old shows then.
We don't have to. I just was. It was so funny how you bailed twice on that. You made
Patty Duke. What
you
about
made
that?
me feel like an asshole. Like that was the 15th time I fucking brought it up. Sorry, no Mary Tyler Moore. One of the great ensemble fucking cast of all time.
I do know she just died recently.
Yeah. I mean, I was going to bring up a more positive story about the show, but yeah, it's the second time. I bring up fucking George Michael. What was it, an AIDS event? Some sort of gay thing?
Oh, I didn't say gay, bro.
But why did you say AIDS?
Because he had AIDS, man.
No, he didn't.
Did he? Jesus Christ.
No, he didn't.
Dude. Well, people have been saying he did.
I think you are confusing it with gay.
No, I'm not. I didn't know he was gay. I knew that apparently he got AIDS in a park. That's what I heard. And
No, he blew a guy in a porta potty and got busted for lewd activity.
Oh.
And then, he had a little fucking, he liked getting a little buzzed at the end of the fucking day, and maybe it got away from him. I think that's what happened. But, like, what I would like to focus on was how amazing his voice was and how talented he was, and I performed it and stood in the same spot that this guy did.
Yeah.
That's what the point was, not what he died of.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
And I wish it was.
What happened in your life? Who'd you lose early on? You're really into death.
Well, no. I mean, I remember listening.
You don't want to get to know Mary Tyler Moore because you're afraid she's going to leave you too?
I remember listening to George Michael on the school bus when I would go to school. And I felt like, and I would always sit by myself.
Did you feel like you were going to catch AIDS
No.
by doing that? Some sort of airborne HIV through the fucking radio? I mean, bro, I was holding it up to my ear,
I could feel my ass.
In a roofless school bus. Whatever the windborne radio AIDS was going to get me.
And us.
Joke World. Pretty good shit.
Yeah.
Comedy for comedians. 18 minutes, 50 minutes, 20 minutes, 10 minutes.
There's
So it's all
videos,
over.
yeah, all durations.
He's a pretty cool guy. If I can zoom in, his Joke World sticker back there on the Jeep thing. So go and check him out. Go check out Bill Burr and his podcast, the Monday Morning Podcast. And remember to like and subscribe to this video.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. See you later.
Bye.
Oh, here we go.
Hey yo, I'm living the high life. Fly clothes, good liquor, good weed. Fine hoes, those are things I'ma need. We get these ladies' pants wet when we grab the mic, and we gon' have them like.